Hello everyone, it's JusticeSoulTuna again with yet another Voice of the World, and this time it's to do with, I guess you could say, a moot point, however, a still valid point, and this one is to do purely with the idea of opinions. Like, just that, opinions. And of course there are many opinions about opinions, very many opinions about opinions, and you know, we don't really want to go too deep into the whole notion of opinions, because in fact that's an argument that could make an entire video series, could write a book, could make a documentary, could make a movie about it. However, this person, this comment I've seen, sums up opinions quite nicely, not perfectly, and not even efficiently, but says something about it that quite perfectly sums up how people express opinions on the internet. And it says, whereas once people would have kept their opinions to themselves, now you're actually encouraged to jump on the internet and shout about them. The louder you shout, the more kudos you get, and no matter what your opinion, someone else on the internet will agree with you, and you get a boost from that. It encourages people to think, I am correct, it's self-evident that I'm right, therefore the reviewer must be subject to bribery. I don't think gaming is unique in this. Now this comment was about the fact that comments on reviews of video games are basically biased, and that when a game gets good reviews, then they might have been bribed or paid to make a game sound good. And this usually comes from haters of a game, basically saying, oh no, this game shouldn't be good. You know, it's the classic, I don't like it so nobody else should, you know, stop liking things I don't like, you know, that kind of nonsense. And the point is basically made specifically about YouTube comments, and we all see it. Someone on YouTube just has to say something incredibly biased, negative, and just sometimes plain stupid, and get the almighty like button, the almighty green thumbs up that basically gives them moral and social approval from random people across, you know, the world wide web that is vast and infinite. It gives them this one up that almost makes them believe that they are right and correct. Now, I like the notion of the like button and giving people, you know, props or agreeing with them. Like, the like button creates a lot of good, but what it can also do is basically show not just good but bad. It can basically show how many people agree with somebody who says something bad, and that's fine, because just as many people would agree with a good point, there's just an equal amount, if not more people, that would agree with the bad thing, and that's just the honest truth. And it's fine. It's something you get used to online, but you tend to see a lot of the time people will like to voice their hateful opinions online, and sometimes in isolation it doesn't mean much, but it could be on Facebook, it could be on Twitter through retweets, and it could be on YouTube through likes. Somebody may say something that is quite the vicious, you know, malicious opinion, and they'll get support. Although what saddens me personally is sometimes it feels that those who say good things on the internet don't get as much recognition as those who say bad things. Because it always seems to be, and many people have actually mirrored this sentiment, it always seems to be that there's more complaining, bickering, and hatred on the internet than there is sharing of good things. And don't get me wrong, it's only the vocal majority. If you actually spend enough time on the internet, you will know there is an entire universe of good things to discover. And I mean, you just have to go on Stumble Upon and just like start stumbling to find a magical amount of good things that there are on the internet. Of course there are, and if you have interests that you keep up with actively, then yeah, you'll definitely find good things. However, the vocal majority sometimes, especially on websites like Facebook and Twitter, especially in comment sections, and YouTube of course, you're just going to see a lot of negativity, a lot of hate directed at anything, anyone, in any situation. It's unfortunate, it's sad, but those are opinions, I guess. And I wouldn't really say the usual sort of, and the moral of the story is, because there isn't really a moral of the story. The fact of the matter is that the opinions of people are kind of like vectors of just like subjective norms, and the internet is the worldwide forum that just allows people to get on there and express all their opinions at once in a big chaotic ball of mess that we have to witness every day. You gotta hate it and you gotta love it. And hey, if you have an opinion on this thing about opinions, then feel free to share it in the comment section. But yeah, that's it for this Voice of the World. See you later.